Read you Snoring Beauty. Might remind you of a different story. The night before his wedding day, the skies were dark and dreary, but in his house a little mouse was dreaming of his dearie. Mouse grinned a goofy little grin and settled in for dozing. He needed rest to look his best, but as his eyes were closing, from deep inside the tower room there came a monstrous roaring. It shook the night as tucked in tight lay Sleeping Beauty, snoring. I know someday a prince will come to break this spell, Mouse grumbled. Till then each quake kept Mouse awake as Beauty's snoring rumbled. There's poor Mouse awake, and there is Snoring Beauty herself. Do you remember that from the Disney movie? I don't remember that. Mouse rose to close the shutters, then he peeked inside the tower. His eyes grew wide. A prince, he cried. I'll sleep within the hour. My name is Max, the prince announced, his manner prim and snooty. With shoulders squared, Prince Max declared, I'm here for Sleeping Beauty. Rushing to unlock the gate, Mouse welcomed Max, elated. From Beauty's room came as Mouse's hopes deflated. Who waits in there? A troll? A bear? Asked Max through all the clatter. The tower shook from every nook. Small creatures ran and scattered. And there's her snores coming out of the room. Oh no, Mouse cried and quickly lied. It's just some creaking flooring. Go on ahead. Although Mouse said she may be softly snoring. She's softly snoring. But Max was not a bit alarmed. He said, I'll do my duty. He drew his sword and hurried toward the sleeping Princess Beauty. As Max knelt next to Beauty's bed, her lashes gently fluttered. Max leaned in. Mouse hid a grin, and then, oh, shoo, she sputtered. Prince Max blew back, surprised and shocked. Egad, how loud, he bellowed. Oh, rats, Mouse wept. Though Beauty slept, the girls hadn't mellowed. Mouse said, let's work together now to stop these royal sputters. I propose we hold her nose. Oh, I suppose, Max muttered. Mouse waited for a snoring pause, then pinched her nostrils lightly. Max puckered up, but then she snored impolitely. There they are trying to plug her nose, but it didn't work. They grabbed 2 pitchers from a shelf as Beauty lay. Mouse yelled, heave-ho, from high and low. They gave her face a drenching. So they poured water on her face to see if that would make her stop snoring. Mouse held his breath. Max bit his lip. Could this be it, they wondered? The room grew still. No sound until scream! She thundered. Let's try another plan, said Mouse, to solve this snoring pickle. Max nodded yes. Mouse said, I guess we could give her a tickle. They pulled the sheets from Beauty's feet, and soon they heard her titter. But when boom through the room, both Mouse and Max grew bitter. So she's still snoring, even though they're tickling her toes. Mouse wrung his hands and stared at Max. That's it, I'm done, Max shouted. Of Mouse's pleas, of kiss her, please. Prince Max just frowned and pouted. I like the crown, I like the throne, I really like the castle. Max shook his head and shrugged and said, the snoring's too much hassle. So he's saying, I'm done, I can't handle that snoring. As Max walked off, Mouse heard, whoosh! He paced before the mirror. One kiss would do, but how? From who? At once, it all got clearer. Mouse knew what he would have to do. I hope I won't get cooties. Through roaring snores, Mouse crossed the floor and pressed his lip to Beauty's. Mouse pulled away and spit. The day's first light was dawning. He heard a high yet sleepy sigh, and Beauty started yawning. She rubbed her tired, drowsy eyes, a sight Mouse found quite splendid. He ran outside to Max and cried, "The snoring finally ended!" Max followed Mouse into the room. "Go kiss her now," Mouse prodded. Max bent a knee, said, "Marry me," and Beauty beamed and nodded. With just a bit of time to sleep, Mouse slumped against his bedding. He woke at 8 to celebrate his stylish double wedding. Mouse kissed his bride and Max kissed his. They stood together grinning. Mouse raised his cup and offered up a toast to new beginnings. But when he tried to sleep that night, Mouse woke to monstrous roaring. He clutched his ears and fought back tears, while Mrs. Mouse lay snoring. And it says, "Snooga snoo." Oh, poor Mouse. He couldn't escape the snoring.